making headlines. President Abdullah Yamin establishes a Maldivian embassy in Thailand, effective on 30th January 2018. Foreign Ministry decides to host a temporary biometric clinic for German Schengen visa in Malé. And EU Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini says the two-state solution remains the only realistic way forward in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Bismillah. And now the news in detail. President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Gayoom establishes a Maldivian embassy in Thailand effective on 30th January 2018. The embassy was established under the powers vested on the President by Article 116 of the Constitution. The embassy will be administered under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It was established in an effort to increase the Maldives' presence in the international arena as part of the Maldives' foreign policy to further enhance ties between the Maldives and Thailand and to open more investment and business-related opportunities in both countries. First Lady of Maldives, Fatmat Ibrahim, contributes to enrich the facilities in Shamsuddin School of Midu of Addu City. Principal of Shamsuddin School revealed that the donation would be used to renew and upgrade the band equipment of the school. Principal added that band activity of the school was interrupted due to various damages of the equipment used. According to the school administration, they are working to restart the band activities. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs decides to host a temporary biometric clinic for German Schengen visa in Malé, organized by the Embassy of the Federal Republic of Germany to the Maldives. The biometric clinic will operate from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. from 7th to 13th February at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. According to the Foreign Ministry, the clinic will be open from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday, 9th February. Applicants can use a link provided by the Ministry to book appointments online until 11 p.m. of February 5th. This is the first time a Schengen visa application service is provided in the Maldives and is the result of the close bilateral ties between Germany and the Maldives. While speaking about the process, Foreign Minister Dr. Muhammad Asim said that the government of Maldives is grateful that the government of Germany is providing this service in the Maldives, as this would ease the difficulties Maldivians face while applying for visas to travel to Germany, including those participating in ITB Fair in March. Managing Director of Maldives Airports Company Limited MSCL, Adil Musa, reveals that the income generated from the air cargo service of the company has been raised by 300% since President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Gayoom assumed office in 2013. Managing Director Adil Musa stated this while addressing the groundbreaking ceremony of the new cargo terminal complex.
Minister of Economic Development Mohammed Said inaugurated the project to develop the new cargo terminal complex at Velana International Airport. Addressing the groundbreaking ceremony, Economic Minister Mohammed Said cited that the air cargo plays a crucial and integral role in the development of the Maldivian economy. In this regard, Minister Said said that with the expansion of the Maldivian tourism industry, the role of the cargo service would become more significant, and stated that the new cargo terminal complex would open window for various new job opportunities for locals. Addressing the ceremony, Managing Director of Maldives Airports Company Limited MACL, Adil Musa, revealed that the biggest hurdle in delivering services is the issue faced due to the overcrowding at VIA. Managing Director Adil Musa stated that with the establishment of the new cargo terminal complex, this issue is expected to be solved. Adil Musa said that the new cargo terminal complex is expected to be equipped with a new jetty and crane service. Managing Director Adil Musa highlighted that the income generated from the air cargo service of the company has been raised by 300% since President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Qayyum assumed office in 2013. The cargo terminal developed at Velana International Airport is contracted to Beijing Urban Construction Group. According to MACL, with the development of the expanded cargo terminal, 120,000 tons of air cargo will be processed each year.
Housing Development Corporation HDC assures that the corporation is capable of paying back the loans taken for the developments of Hulumale School phase, revealing that Hulumale second phase revealing that $1.5 billion has been invested so far in the project.
Land reclamation of Hulumale second phase was completed on March 2015. Upon completion of the land reclamation, Housing Development Corporation HDC prioritized establishing means to provide the public with essential needs such as electricity, water and sewerage facilities and other developmental projects. Managing Director of HDC Mohammed Simon stated that total investment on Hulumale second phase adds up to $1.5 billion, adding that the majority are foreign investments and bank loans. Moreover, Simon assured that HDC is capable of paying back the loans, affirming that the assets worth $3 billion in HDC alone prove that government is capable of paying the loans. A total $2 billion will be spent to complete the Hulumale second phase development. Even though Hulumale first phase is developed targeting a population of 60,000, government revealed that the second phase will be developed for a population of 100,000, which is the youth city. Simon noted that investment on Hulumale second phase development is double the investment on phase 1, since the city will see the establishment of latest technological facilities. HDC lauded the initiative of President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Qayyum, expressing that development work is progressing at a fast pace due to the priority given by the government towards the project.
Minister of Housing and Infrastructure Dr. Mohammad Muiz reveals plans of reopening a window for applying for flats in Hulumale for applicants who failed to pay the full price of flats sold earlier in Gakoshi and the site of former Arabia School. According to Housing Development Corporation HDC, application for the housing units constructed by Indian company Tata in Gakoshi and the site of former Arabia School is now available from the HDC's website. As per information provided by HDC, online application is open for 105 of the 264 housing. They include 75 housing units from Gakoshi and 30 housing units from Arabia School land. Each flat is expected to be sold at a price of $129,000. Ministry of Fisheries and Agriculture Dr. Muhammad Shaini states that the primary aim of the current administration in the fisheries sector of installing an ice plant in all atolls of the nation is in the verge of completion, and currently the government aims to create a well-managed network to provide ice for all Maldivian fishermen. Speaking on PSM News' talk show, Maldives Today, the Maldivian Fisheries Minister cited that the administration has been exerting major efforts to add value to the Maldivian fish products.
Speaking on PSM News talk show Maldives Today, Minister of Fisheries and Agriculture Dr. Muhammad Shaini said that only a few ice plants were installed in a limited amount of atolls when President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Qayyum assumed office back in 2013. In this regard, Fisheries Minister Shaini stated that the current administration initiated the aim of changing the scenario by installing an ice plant in all atolls of the nation, and currently this aim is just a few steps away from completion. Minister Shaini cited that the last ice plant to fulfill this aim would arrive in Maldives in the coming 2 months. Briefing on the current aim of the administration in the fisheries sector, The Maldivian Fisheries Minister revealed that the government aims to create a well-managed network to provide ice for all Maldivian fishermen. In this regard, Minister Shiny stated that currently technical works of finalizing the appropriate model for this project is progressing at a fast pace. Minister Shiny added that currently talks and discussions are being held with industry professionals and has sealed on 2 models.
We have 2 models. One model is a very innovative new model from Iceland, which we have already installed in a fishing vessel. We are testing that. We learned some lessons from it. Right now, as of now, our crew, our staff are on board trying to bring some changes, modification to that, and then further enhance the capacity of the ice plant.
Addressing on the expansion project on the canneries through the nation, Minister Shiny stated that the core objective of the project is to add value to the fish exports of Maldives. On this note, Minister Shiny stated that this project also aims at catering the goal of the administration to open new job opportunities for the locals. Minister Shiny highlighted that these canneries add value to the Maldivian fish exports by packing and delivering these products to the global market as a premium quality product of Maldives. Due to the geographical structure of Maldives, the nation is highly dependent on the fisheries industry.
No one else in the world can sell so premium, the fish that we sell, for example, at a premium rate, because we have all the right certificates. We have the MSC certificate, we have the Fair Trade certificate, we have a dolphin-free certificate, we have 1x1 certificate as well. So there is no other fishery in the world as exclusive, as sustainable as the Maldives. So we have that competitive edge. So we want to take the maximum benefit out of it, and that's why we wanted to value add our products within the country before we export to other markets.
The fishing industry in the Maldives is the island nation's second main industry.
In business, we have Maldives Association of Travel Agents and Tour Operators Matato host a destination stand at the leading South Asian travel trade exhibition SATE 2018. Hosted in Pragati Maidan, New Delhi, SATE 2018 brings together more than 500 exhibitors representing 35 international destinations. SATE is one of the leading travel trade exhibition featured in these regions and celebrates the 25th anniversary in 2018. SATE is the first international trade exhibition that resorts, guest houses and travel team with more than 10 Maldivian companies. State Trading Organization STO reveals that the income generated by the company in the last quarter of 2017 grosses over 129 million US dollars. According to STO, this amount is an inflation of about 16% compared to the income generated by the company in the last quarter of 2016, which was at about 110 million US dollars. As per the statistics released by STO, the profit margin of company in the last quarter of 2017 grosses over 2.9 million. STO is a public company owned by the Maldivian government, which specializes in both retail and wholesale businesses, involving selling goods and directly to end customers for personal use and providing quality products to wholesale customers at competitive prices. The U.S. State Department says it had designated leader of a Palestinian group Hamas, Ibrahim Haniyeh, as a terrorist.
The State Department said in a statement that Haniyeh, along with 2 groups active in Egypt and 1 in the Palestinian territories, were listed as specially designated global terrorists. It quoted Secretary of State Rex Tillerson as saying the designation target key terrorist groups and leaders, including 2 sponsored and directed by Iran, who is threatening the stability of Middle East, undermining the peace process, and attacking Egypt and Israel. In Gaza, Hamas spokesperson Ismail Radwan said that this decision will not affect Haniyeh because he is one of the main respected political leaders in the Arab and Islamic world. Hamas, which dominates the Gaza Strip, advocates Israel's destruction and is designated as a terrorist group by the United States and some other Western countries.
EU Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini says the two-state solution remains the only realistic way forward in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and the stance of the EU towards Jerusalem remains unchanged.
EU Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini reiterated the EU's position to reporters alongside a Norwegian foreign minister. The AHLC, set up in 1994, serves as the principal policy-level coordination mechanism for development assistance to the occupied Palestinian territory. It seeks to promote dialogue between donors, the Palestinian Authority, and the Israeli government. Chaired by Norway, the meeting was attended by representatives from the EU, the United States, Israel, and Palestine. During the three-hour meeting, each party discussed on how to resolve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and accelerate peace negotiations. Mogherini said that the meeting was the first opportunity for 11 parties to sit together since the unprecedented December announcement by the US President Donald Trump, in which he declared Jerusalem as Israel's capital and vowed to move the US embassy to the city from Tel Aviv.
The basis and objective of our engagement is and remains the two-state solution, with Jerusalem as future capital of both states, the State of Israel and the State of Palestine. Any framework for negotiations must be multilateral and must involve all players, all partners that are essential to this process. A process without one or the other would simply not work, would simply not be realistic.
Meanwhile, the EU also stressed that the unilateral declaration from the US is not beneficial to achieving peace between the two sides. The EU announced during the meeting that it will earmark 42.5 million euros in aid for the Palestinians, which comes after the United States declared earlier this month it would withhold aid worth some $65 million.
In sports, we have Arsenal bolsters their attacking line-up by signing a striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang from Borussia Dortmund on a long-term contract for a club record fee.
British media reported that the London club paid about £56 million, eclipsing the £46.5 million spent last year to land striker Alexandre Lacazette from the French side Olympique Lyonnais. Aubameyang links up with the former Dortmund teammate Henrik Mkhitaryan after the Armenian midfielder joined the Gunners from Manchester United last week, with Chile forward Alexis Sanchez going the other way. A cool finisher like Arsenal's record goal scorer Thierry Henry, Aubameyang will add acceleration, power and the dose of unpredictability to Arsenal's attack. 28-year-old Aubameyang is the Gabon's record goal scorer, with 23 goals from 56 matches, and was named the African Footballer of the Year in 2015. He was named Bundesliga Player of the Year in 2016 and last season was the league's top scorer with 31 goals. Dortmund agreed to the sale as they had completed a loan deal for Chelsea's Belgian striker Michy Batshuayi.
After making over $500 million worldwide at the box office, it is no surprise that size-altering superhero Ant-Man is back for a second adventure, this time with his co-star Evangeline Lilly donning her own superhero costume as Hope Van Dyne the webs.
I just have one question. When
Michael Douglas rejoins the pair as the legendary Marvel scientist Dr. Hank Pym, as well as newcomers to the Marvel Universe, Michael Pfeiffer and Lauren Fishburne.
I do some dumb things, and the people I love the most, they pay the price.
Thanks to you, we had to run. We're still running.
Let's go.
American director Peyton Reed once again directs, having taken over responsibilities from Edgar Wright when the British director dropped out because of creative differences.
someone watching your back.
Ant-Man and the Wasp is set to go on release on July 6th in the United States.
That's all we have for this hour. Thank you for watching. Wish you all a very pleasant day ahead.